Why does the Bible tell us that Jesus is a stumbling stone? Well, the answer is this. Jesus is a stumbling stone to people who try to achieve righteousness through their own works, because those people can't accept the only way to salvation, which is through faith in Jesus and accepting that righteousness can't be achieved through works. And Romans 9:30 to 33 makes this clear. It tells us about two types of people: those who try to achieve righteousness through works, which is always unsuccessful, and those who try to achieve righteousness through faith, which always is successful. So then we need to ask, well, why can't righteousness be achieved through works? Why can't I just live a good life, do good things over the course of my life and that achieve righteousness? And the answer to that is this. The standard of goodness required to achieve righteousness through works is so high that none of us can ever achieve it. So let's look at different parts of the Bible. James 2:10 tells us that if you keep all of the law perfectly and then one time break the law in one department, one command, one area, you've broken all of the law. And that's why the standard's too high. Just breaking the law, just disobeying God just once means that righteousness through works, through keeping God's law, is essentially unattainable. You look at Romans 3:23, which tells us the same thing. All fall short of the glory of God because all have sinned. So sinning just once permanently disqualifies you from achieving righteousness through works. So then we're left with the only way which is to achieve righteousness, and that is through faith in Jesus, to compensate for the fact that we can't achieve it through our own works. So why is Jesus a stumbling stone? He's a stumbling stone to people who don't believe that he's the only way to righteousness, because those people will continuously try to achieve it through their own works, and that will never be acceptable for achieving the standard of righteousness that God desires.